fucking hell. Whoop. Welcome to Dudesville. We've been under fucking construction. We had to put a nail in over there. So that's where we've been. Come on up, Jack. Oh, I guess Jack's gonna stay in hell. Oh, I'm getting a phone call right now. Wow, it says it's hell. Hello? All right, there he is. I guess Jack's gonna join us from hell on this episode. So, all right, Jack, we'll talk to you soon when you got something fucking good to say. All right, goodbye. All right, I just dropped my fucking pen too. What a goddamn mess. There it is, because I need that to fucking write nothing. I guess I could scoot over because it's just gonna be me today. Yay! I can fucking talk about how right I was with March Madness on everything. Every pick was 100% and Jack was wrong on everything. So that's probably why he didn't want to be here to hanging out in hell. Let's get on to this fucking episode of just me on Dudesville. And I guess we'll get to know Stowe. Is this one on? Here I am. It's me. What do you want to know? Huh? It's just me and my main man, Xander, here. And he's missing his better half, and I'm missing my better half. So we're going to wing it today and hope for the fucking best. It's going to be a fucking mess. It'll be fun, though. We got this. We got this. We don't need those two. It's going to be us from now on. Here we go. All right. Now that I'm good and baked, fucking softball answers, you can wing at me.
Alright, when was the last time you shit your pants?
Yesterday, possibly right now during this whole segment. Actually, I'll tell you what, I've shit my pants a lot. I've trusted a lot of farts, and if there's anybody that should not trust a fart, it's me. I'll tell you, unbeknownst to me, I didn't know. It wasn't pants that I shit, but it was more the bed. My lady and I stayed in a hotel doing a sports card show about a month ago, and you know, hotel sheets are just insanely white. And I guess she just let too many rip, and I got a picture on my phone later that day. She was literally giving me shit, you know, when we were laying in bed about if I keep farting the way I am, I'm gonna shit my pants. And then I got an I told you so picture fucking later, but it was the bed. I left a nice little smiley of shit there. I don't know if that's just me getting old or maybe she's right for once. One time a woman's right. That's a great way to start off. Me telling about how I just literally took a shit in a hotel bed. So hopefully those people aren't watching the show and charge me for those new sheets they're gonna have to get. All right, on to the next one. What else you got? Holy shit. I started traveling because I felt like I was drinking too much, and like everyone knew like there goes Keith, so I bet he's gonna get fucking hammered somewhere. So I was like, I better change my image. I fucking looked at myself drunk in the mirror and I go, Jesus Christ. And I saw the worst thing I've ever fucked behind me, you know, in the other side of the mirror, you know, and yeah, I got a problem, I gotta get out of this. And yeah, so I just figured I'd travel the world, get drunk, and then fuck whores and prostitutes. I bettered myself. And I went to Ireland, first place I ever went. I tell you, everything's different. The air's different, like everything. I could have picked a better country. Like, you never drink alone, people are cool. Yeah, like, I mean, it's one of the chillest places I've ever been, and I don't know, I just got addicted to, you know, like checking out other places, and I was just by myself, and there's days where I was wandering by myself. I don't know what I'm fucking doing, and like, it's kind of scary. So you kind of had to drink to like ease the nerves. You know, if you act like you've been somewhere, you know, and you gotta have a little liquid courage. So if I act like I've been there before, like people wouldn't be like, oh, that's a tourist right there. You know, I was like, and I went to Amsterdam, and that changed everything. I was like, wow, look at all this legal stuff. I was like, you can just fuck a whore, like, right there. Everyone was like, you gotta stay away from there, though. And I was like, all right. And then, like, that night, I was like, I gotta see. Yeah, I'll never forget, like, I was the only dude to walk around the red light district, so I was very popular, and, like, all these ladies were, like, waving at me. It's like you're at one of those old Chinese restaurants, and everything's in Chinese, and it's just pictures. And you're like, oh, this all looks good, but I don't know which one to choose, and none of this shit's in fucking English, so I just literally pick a fucking picture and hope it's good. And I just walked around there, and they're all like, you know, trying to wave me in. I'm hungry for everything. And I only have, you know, $1 menu budget. And this big, tall Norwegian chick comes out, and she's like, you get in my room now. And I was like, no problem, dude. Like, yeah, she threw my little ass around. Like, that was a wild night. But you gotta experience everything, you know, when you travel. Like, that's my biggest thing. If there's shit you fucking, you know, you can't do here, or, you know, like legally, I mean, you'll still do it here, you know, but it's like, hey, it's like you can do this and be like, all right, cool, on with my day. That was normal. Like, you gotta do it, you know, whether it's like prostitutes or, you know, eating bugs in Thailand, or like fucking dudes in Thailand, or tattoos in fucking Japan, you know. Or I figured it'd be a good thing for me. It's one of the best things I ever did, because I don't remember shit in my 20s. And so once I hit 30s, I was like, wow, I like to look at pictures where I'm not fucking wasted in every picture, you know? And I was like, oh, that's cool, I did that or that. It's like, cool, there's me at the same fucking bar, you know? So I figured it was a nice change of pace. Went to 14 different countries, Asia twice, Europe twice, and Central America. And my favorite place was Taiwan. Like, best trip I ever took. Very cool country. And I think the coolest thing I ever did was see New Japan Pro Wrestling in Japan. Like, I saw the World Baseball Classic in the Tokyo Dome, which was fucking cool. It's very hard to get into those. And so, like, I was one of few, like, Americans at that show. It was a big deal. Nah, I was pro wrestling. I love pro wrestling, though. Oh, hey, wow, what's this? What is this, one of those masks? What a fucking redundant statement. What if I put this on, it goes, fuck. It's me, Jack. I'm here from hell. Dollars to donuts. With that being said, whoa, what happened? I'm Keisto again. Oh, my fucking shin. Jesus Murphy. Fucking Joseph. Fuck. All right, let's get on to some fucking sports questions. What do you got, dude? Sports. Oh, my fucking shin just kills right now. Oh, fuck, I knew I had something else that was on my head. Have this hat been off me this whole time? No shit.
You fucking cracked your head with you.
Man, you're gonna have some cutting to do. Oh, fuck. All right, well, let's get to know Stowe with some sports questions here. I'm a glutton for punishment, so I'm a diehard Jets fan. I've been a Jets fan since the 80s. At least I'm a diehard Jets fan. I never switched teams as much as I wanted to. There's nothing I hate more than a fucking bandwagon team. So one of my least favorite teams is the Seattle Seahawks, because if you have to put fan on a jersey, we're all fucking fans, you retards. You don't have to fucking wear a jersey that says fucking fan on it, which they stole from fucking Texas A&M, by the way. So they are originally the 12th man. What a dingbat. Fucking unreal. Can't stand Seattle fans. Most obnoxious. And then when they were good, everyone is a Seattle fan and nobody knew one fucking player on their team. Honestly, like, football fans in general, like, when football was like, you know, it was still big, but not like how it is now. Like, it just seems like everybody's a fucking fan now, and everybody does fantasy football, and it's just like everybody's a fucking know-it-all when it comes to like football, you know? It's always like Cowboys fans, you know, like, no, this is it, you know? Or Chiefs fans that fucking just think everybody on the Chiefs can do no wrong, which, if you've been watching the Chiefs the last few years, there's no more unlikable fucking team in the league. I guess they're the new Seahawks. But, yeah. Oh, another call from hell. What's up, Jack? All right. Oh, yeah. Jack wanted to congratulate me again on my March Madness picks and let me know how great I did. I fucking hate fantasy football. It used to be fun. But it's like now, maybe I suck at it now. Maybe that's why I don't like it. You know, it's like golf. Like, fuck golf some days, but it's like, oh, it's because you suck. Because the other days I'm like, wow, I'm great at it. And it's like I get that one good play a fucking year. And it's like, oh, I'm good at this. You know? But I don't know. Maybe I'll just suck at it, or maybe I feel like if I'm doing good, the guy I'm facing is doing even better. Right. And it's just like every goddamn week, it's just, you know, and I just sit there. And I'm just miserable. Every fucking Sunday, I sit there in bed watching Red Zone, and I'm just like, I can't even enjoy football because I'm like, all right, my guy scored. And as soon as my guy fucking scores, they're like, oh, wow, look at this. If you can't believe that touchdown, check this guy out. And it's like, oh, this guy ran for 60. Oh, 99 fucking yards for whoever Keisto was playing that day. They mentioned this is their career game and they've never played football before. It's like, oh, of fucking course, because it's fucking Keisto fucking playing. They just come up there, all right. Fucking looks like Justin Fields, you're on Keisto's team today. All right, I know to throw every fucking pick I can. All right, and they're in the other fucking locker room. They're like, oh, hey, so you're facing Keisto, Christian McCaffrey, so I want you to have a career game. And I'm going to be sure to let the defense know on the other side that it's Keisto too. So they'll be like, oh, fucking right through here, brother. And they just fucking run right through them. That's how it feels. I feel like I guarantee one of those games is like that. I'm telling you, one game last year, it was game over. Game fucking over. I was up by fucking 12. A minute left. It's the Bengals. They literally have less than a minute. And they have to pass, right? They're fucking down. They have to pass. They wouldn't run the ball, run that fucking clock. They run the fucking ball, and the guy runs for fucking 80 yards. They lose by .00 fucking 4. Yeah. After that moment, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I hate football. And then the Jets are like 2 years straight of them just be like, oh, hey, look, we got Aaron Rodgers. He's going to bring fucking all the oldies from fucking Green Bay with him, too. And then that's going to last 4 minutes. And then it's back to being the Jets again. And all that hope goes out the window. And then they're like, oh, it's all right. Second year, he'll come back. And then he fucking did too many goddamn shrooms and went in a cave and was like, I don't know what the fucking football is. And everyone on the Jets like, I hate this guy. And then fucking season was over. I love NBA. NBA is easily my favorite sport. It's way better live. It's a way better fan base. I'm really good at NBA fantasy. Maybe that's why I love it so much. But I mean, I love collecting sports cards and just NBA cards. To me, like it's funner for me to watch. I like watching. I can keep up with most rookies. My team still sucks. I'm a Pelicans fan, you know, so it's not like I watch for the enjoyment of watching my team, because I guess now my favorite player is a fucking rapist, and that's why I like him. No, I'm just kidding. But no, we'll see. All this shit against Zion is pretty rough, but he dates a lot of porn stars, you know, they're fucking mental, so I'm sure it's just, I mean, Conor McGregor gets like a rape charge fucking twice a year, and it's out, you know, so I think it's just one of those cash grabs. I hope, because I really like watching Zion play. Like, I can watch certain players. I don't have to really root for a team. I can just watch certain players and just go for certain players. Like, that's what I love about the NBA. Is like, I can rock a certain jersey and people are like, oh, you this fan? It's like, no, I look at a jersey and I'm like, oh, cool, I like that guy too. You know, you do that in football, people are like, what? Fucking, you got this, fuck your team, you know? Like, I'm not even in the same conference. And fuck the Jets, though. Why? Why fuck the Jets? We've been fucked. We haven't been in the playoffs in 14 fucking years. We've already been fucked. What the fuck did we do to any other team? Unless we beat them by fucking accident. It's like then it was like, yeah, fuck the Jets. Well, excuse us for fucking winning for once. You know, that's just fucking rare. It's always Seattle fans, too. Obnoxious motherfuckers. Yeah, see, you fucking know. See, thank you. Everyone's the same fight. It's not just me. Well, the only fights I ever watched, it was Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva. Yeah. And I'll give Jake Paul his props. Dude can fight. Yeah. He can fucking fight. I don't know if he can fight like some of the bigger. I think he can hang with some of those guys, but I don't know if he could beat them. But I think, give the guy a chance. I think he's pretty damn good. Yeah. But, he's facing Anderson Silva, which, guy I watched fucking from beginning to end, and it was pretty cool to see that dude fucking live. But the best part about that fucking show is I bought some cheap tickets, and I was like, I was drunk, and I was like, I bet I could get through, the security every time I'm going to take a picture ringside. And so I just go up to security. I'm like, hey, can I just get a picture over there with my buddy? He's ringside. I just want to get a picture with him next to the ring. I'll come back to my seat. He goes, all right, just make it quick. And I'm like, all right, you got it. I go, oh, fuck you, pal. I'm in now. I was like, I'm gone. So I would just find empty fucking seats, and I would just sit there and get closer and closer to the fucking ring. And I'm meeting fighters like Chris Cyborg, she's like one of the sweet lady. Most scared I've ever been to be around a fucking woman. Super cool. Got a picture with her. Tried to get a picture with Sean O'Malley, and I was, hey Sean, Great Falls, Montana right here. What's up, brother? And he was just like, and I was like, Right here, Sean. Great Falls, Montana. Homeboy, I know we're close. Helena's like an hour away. Here we are, you know. And he's just like, I'm like, holy fuck. And his buddy next to him, Tim Welch, great dude. He was like, I got you, bro. Dab me up. Thank you, Tim Welch. Beautiful person. Yeah, after that, though, I was just like, God damn. Like, I don't want to, any Sean O'Malley match I watch now, I'm just like, you know, like, get fucked. You know, I was like, all right, well, fuck you, Sean. I wouldn't say it to his face, of course. I walked away, I was like, fuck you, pal. You know, like, I was like 30 feet away. I was like, yeah, fuck you. You know, like, I told him, you know. The best part about this show is at the time I didn't have a mullet. And so I had like just rich curly locks up top, and I had a pretty decent little beard. People mistake me for Aiden Ross, who I didn't know who the fuck that was at the time. But apparently I had a spitting fucking image, which when people look at the pictures of me sitting ringside, they're like, wow, yeah, I can see where, you know, you're Aiden Ross. So these rich kids, influencers, like, hey, Aiden, you're not feuding this guy? But yo, bro, like, come sit with us. I was like, fuck yeah, dude, I'm just here to hang, you know? And so I was like, oh, how do, you know, I'm like having to Google this guy. I was like, oh shit, yeah, I can see it, you know, and like I had to do a little research, and you know, they're gonna keep asking me questions and shit, so I'm sitting there fucking ringside. Yeah, I'm like 4 rows from ringside. I went from just shitty seats that I should be sitting to now I'm ringside posing as some fucking dude. I don't know who I am, you know, and I'm fucking easily probably like at least 10 years older than whoever the fuck this guy is supposed to be, you know, but I'm rolling with it, you know, I'm not gonna fucking say no. So I was walking to the bathroom, and Tito Ortiz, you know him, he's UFC Hall of Famer. He's walking by with his entourage, and I was like, oh shit, like it'd be cool if I can, you know, get a little dab from Tito Ortiz. Watch that dude a lot. And so he was walking by. I was like, hey Tito, what's up, brother? You know, and his entourage kind of like, it's like, fuck off, you know. I was like, God damn it, I don't know why I did this. I'm hammered, I'm fucking drunk. I don't know if it's just habit because I fucking slap dudes on asses, you know, on a daily, you know, good games and shit like that. I go, whatever. I was like, good game. And I slapped Tito Ortiz on his fucking ass. Yeah. And once I processed, like, because it was just instinct. I was like, whatever, good game, you know. I go, oh, fuck. And I, like, braced for impact. I was like, oh, they're going to fucking whoop my ass. I was like, I'm about to get just murdered in front of all these people, you know. And I'm just sitting there waiting for them to hit me. And I was like, they just kept going, like, holy fuck. I was like, I just slapped Tito Ortiz on the fucking ass, you know? And I was like, that was crazy. I can't believe that, you know? And I was hyped about it. I was like, I didn't dab up. I slapped his ass. That's fucking awesome. And so I go back to my seat and I tell all these guys, you know, hey, don't believe what I just fucking did. You know, I just slapped Tito Ortiz on his fucking ass. They're all just like, I'm like, what? What's going on? They're like, I look over, like, it was like 4 seats down. And I was like, hey, what's up, Tito? I was like, fuck. Of course he's sitting there as I'm telling this fucking story. I guys get a picture, you know, he was laughing. Great guy. He said, yeah, come fucking over here. I got you. Because, you know, he thought it was fucking funny. So, yeah, I'll give you the picture. You can fucking bing that right there. But, yeah, that's a picture with me and Tito Ortiz together. And me as Aiden Ross, I should say, with Tito Ortiz. Yeah, I got to fucking sit there the whole fucking time. It was wild. Like, it was, and then I think they picked up later, you know, more of that night that like, this fucking guy is, you know, and then I was by myself too, long after the fights were over. But it was fun while it lasted. It was pretty cool. So that was like one of my favorite sporting moments ever. Next to the time I almost took Nelson Cruz's limousine. I didn't like steal it, but like I was really, there's a pattern here. I was really drunk. I had a baseball game once, and I was in Seattle. You know, I was going to a Mariners game, and we were waiting outside after the game, and this limo just pulls up and just holds the door open. Yeah, I was like, watch this. I told my guys, I was like, watch this shit. You know, I walk up, and I just walk up to the door. I know. They don't call me Chaos Keisto when I drink for nothing. They had the door open and, oh, thanks, brother, I'm exhausted. And I start getting in, you know, the car, and this guy starts fucking trying to pull me out and slam the door on me and shit. Hey, what the fuck, you know? I thought this was for everyone. And I hear behind me, like, here's your limo, Mr. Cruz. And it's Nelson Cruz, who at the time was home run leader for the last 2 seasons. So fucking Nelson Cruz, what's up, buddy? And I fucking just grab him, I'm holding him, and I'm just sitting there hugging him and shit. And he's like just trying to get the fuck off me, you know? And like, he finally shook me, you know, and got in his limo, drove away. But the funny thing is one of the guys we were with, that's like one of his favorite fucking players, you know? And yeah, and he just went to the bathroom right before that shit happened. He comes back to everyone and be like, you won't believe what the fuck Kiso just fucking hugged. And I was like, yeah, I could, glad he went to the bathroom, huh? I was like, I just fucking hugged $10 million at least. Like, that's probably like a month for him, actually. I'm sure it's more that I hugged to that, but it's like, hey, I was like, isn't that your favorite player I just hugged? Like, that was pretty cool of me. Like, I was like, you want to hug me and feel it? You know, like, yeah. No, I got a fucking story I don't like. I can tell you. So, I'm at the home run derby, and I'm smashed out of my mind. Yeah, hammer drunk. Yeah, I know, right? See, you're picking it up. So I had a few drinks that day. And it was a home run derby in Denver. And I went with one of my buddies. We're sitting like, front row of this middle area. Which the home run derby is impossible to watch fucking live. I don't know if it's because I was so hammered, but like on TV, easy to watch. Oh yeah, there's the ball. Oh yeah, there it goes. Live, I'm just like, because they're fucking hitting them so goddamn much. Holy shit, slow down. Like, they're just constantly going. There goes my pen. Please, I want it back. Please. No, I want it. Thank you. God damn it. This is a mess. Oh, damn it. Oh, it's Jack again. Oh, I'm here from hell. Hey, guys, I fucking picked all the wrong teams in March Madness. Keisto was right on everything. All right, bye. Woo, what happened? I blacked out. Here I am again.
The opportunity to say, also, Keisto's a way bigger wiener than I do.
Oh, yeah, well, that was a given. All right, what was I talking about? Oh, so home run derby. So I'm at the home run derby in Denver. Shohei Ohtani versus Pete Alonso, one of the best matchups ever. Two of my favorite players all time. So this great family sitting next to me. I hate this story. So, sweet family. We're all sitting there, vibing, having a good old time, drinks are flowing. And it gets to the point where, like, I'm just sitting there staring off into baseball, and I look, and that whole family is gone. Like, it just, gone. But all these bags are there, like, just full of merchandise, And I'm like, holy fuck. I look at my buddy and go, that family just left all that shit there. I'm like, can you fucking believe this shit? I was like, that's fucking wild. And I was like, I should probably just go put it somewhere so we don't forget it, right? And so I grabbed all these fucking bags and I go fucking hide them behind this fucking big trash can where I know nobody's going to find them. It's in this little switchback down the stadium, And I'm like, it's hidden perfectly. So I hide them and I'm like, what a good find. That's a good find, Like I said, I'm drunk. I'm not thinking. That's such a scumbag move. I come back to our seats, and they're all fucking back. And they all at the same time go, and they just look back at me standing at the top of the stairs. I'm like, I shouldn't have done that. I was like, what was I thinking? What the fuck did I just do? Well, I want to watch the rest of this game, and they just saw me. I'm like, well, this is awkward. And I walk down there, and they're like, hey, do you know where our bags are at? And I go, yeah, I took them. I was like, I'm a terrible liar. I'm like, what the fuck happened to them? I was like, they're nice. And I'm like, can we get it back? I'm like, oh yeah, no problem. My bad, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, And it's like, we'll follow you. And I go, fuck. I was like, I don't want to show them where I put it, because it's behind a big trash bin, And so, like, I'm wandering around, and I'm like, I know where the fuck it's at. I know it's good, I'm like, oh, man, I don't know. And I could see them just starting to get really mad. I'm like, I'm going to puke, dude. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Why would I do this? This is one of the dumbest shits I've ever done, free stuff kicked in. Fuck yeah, free stuff, let's go. You never know. Some people just are like, fuck it, like, they just leave shit behind.
Maybe not a whole family.
Well, they didn't. Yeah, they fucking didn't. So I'm like, you know what I think? I think I went to the wrong bathroom. I think I accidentally went in the women's and I left it in the women's bathroom. And so they're like, well, we're not going in there. I go, thank God. I can fucking break away and just go grab their shit and bring it back, you know? And so they're like, we'll meet you back at the seats. I go, thank the fuck Christ. Like, no problem. And so I just bolted, grabbed those bags, and I go back to them. Like, I'm the fucking hero now. I'm like, look what I found. I'm like, hell yeah. You know, like, good for me. You know? And I was like, look, I did it. And I found them. You know, and they were like, hell yeah. And I'm like, this is just such an awful story. We sat there the whole time, and they were cool with me. We drank. We even laughed about what just happened. We'd be joking and stuff. Like, I gotta say again, I'm fucking sorry. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, you know? Like, I thought you guys left, and I don't know why the first thing is just take your shit and fucking go. But I was like, hey, at least I brought it back, you know? Like, I was like, I did good though, right? Like, yeah, you're good. Like I said, sweet family. I doubt they'll ever see this fucking footage, but I'm sorry again. That was fucking stupid. If I was sober, then I'd be like, okay, you got a problem, you know? But I mean, I'm not trying to make excuses. It's still a fucking horrendous thing I did. Oh man, yeah. I mean, I cringe when I think about that. I can still feel it, you know. But it's over. I did the right thing. The moral of the story is they should have fucking stayed gone. And I could have had all that shit to myself. God damn them for coming back. But yeah, actually, you know, I think they at least should have fucking not been so trusting and just been like, hey, we're leaving. Go ahead and, you know, just watch it. And I'll be like, oh yeah, no problem. But like me, you know, I was like, oh, they're gone. Hell yeah. I can't believe they left all that shit. I knew it, but you know, you don't think when you're fucking drinking.
That's why they call it drinking, not thinking.
Yeah. That's the story of my life. Yeah, I got a lot of stories with that too. Last story. It's a short one.
Okay.
It's a short one because I saw it like I'm in Minnesota watching and the Pelicans actually won this game too. So I'm gonna end here on some fucking wins. Zion's warming up. I'm one of the few people like in the stadium to watch everyone, you know, warming up and shit. And he's sitting there. I want to see Zion for fucking years. I finally get to see this motherfucker. And I run down to the court where I had to go. I went as far until someone said, you can't fucking get that much closer, you know, to the court, you know. So I got fucking close to him. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, Zion! And I was like, my big chocolate man. And I was like, Hercules. And he was just sitting there laughing and fucking shooting and shit. And I was like, nice. I made that big chocolate man smile. Like, me and Zion had a moment there, you know. I hope he was like, yeah, that handsome dude with the mullet. Did you hear that dude? Like, he was crazy. If R. Kelly can do no wrong, Zion can do no wrong either. Tell me one thing R. Kelly did wrong. I'll wait. Yeah, I guess I can end this with my picks for the NBA Finals that are now here. So I can end this with some picks. My final prop here too. And I'm going. And this, I'm sure I called this in a video long ago that we filmed because I called all the other ones right. So I started the playoffs saying it was going to be OKC and the Pacers in the finals. God damn it, it's OKC and the Pacers in the finals. And I'm going for my Pacers. Aww. Yes, sirs. Going for the Pacers to win it all. I could have just said it. I didn't know why I had to fucking write it. Well, I told you this whole episode too. I'm not going to write shit. So I wanted to end it with me writing something down. So fuck you. But yeah, going for the Pacers. Halliburton's like one of my favorite players right now. He hasn't raped anybody, and he's been, well, I guess I shouldn't say that. He did it to the Knicks. Yeah, he's been killing it. Guy's been, I think he's one of the most underappreciated players. He's not overrated. He's rated, damn it. If I have to give him a grade, it's an A+. I think he's one of the best players in the league. Love watching this dude play, and I picked up a lot of his sports cards lately, so I want to see those motherfuckers jump up too. So I'm gonna end it with Jack.
I think Jack has to say
Let me see, because that's weird, because I think he knew too. The phone was ringing. What's up, man? Nope, we're not doing that. You know, he always sucks at doing outros, so I'm gonna end it.
You didn't get his NBA pick?
Oh, well, it was gonna be wrong anyways, unless he picked the Pacers. In Jack's honor, I'll say it the way Jack would fucking want it to say. And that is, like and subscribe and all that other shit that he fucking says, dollars to donuts and fucking I gotta tell yous. And with that being said, I guess that's the end of the show. All right, goodbye. I don't know.